Hello, I'm Andy Jago, pastor at Bethany Lutheran Church and Preschool. Hopefully you can hear me over the traffic noise going over the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and airplanes flying overhead, but I thought being here at Jones Point Park, this was the appropriate place to talk about, you see the word there, boundary issues. Yes, we got some boundary issues, I believe, in this week's reading of the story. So coming here to Jones Point Park, you can get a lot of information about our nation's capital, how it was first formed, Washington, D.C. You can see the lighthouse over here. When you come over by the lighthouse, you can look at the first southern boundary stone that was laid down, which has been weathered quite a bit. They're trying to protect it as best as they can, but it's underneath that cover right there. And you could read all about how the District of Columbia was first surveyed and formed, and then later, I think the appropriate word is retrocessioned. It was given back to the state of Virginia. Well, what a beautiful day to walk around and to think about God's Word. And this is a shorter reading, a shorter chapter, but there's a lot that happens in it. Specifically, the children of Israel, the tribes of Israel split, northern tribes and southern tribes. That's the boundary issues that I was talking about. Why did they split? Well, we're going to take a look at some of the sinfulness that's there, some of the sins going back to that chapter of the story with the golden calf. Those come back, and we get introduced to a prophet. What is a prophet? And what does that prophet do? So there's a lot of motifs to look at here. Continue, if you will, to write down your observations, your questions as you're reading this week. And you can include them in the comments below, or we could talk about it. It's Sunday morning, 8:45 for our adult Sunday school class. And I will further celebrate this week's readings and talk about them in our worship service at 10 o'clock at Bethany. May the Lord continue to bless us as we read, mark, learn, and inwardly digest His holy word.